Hello, this is Regina Farmer with Chem-Man. Today I'd like to show you the program from a drone company perspective. So let's get started. The first thing that you want to do is go to Customers and Manage Customers. And what we're going to do is click on Add and add a customer. So the only thing that's required is last name. So if it's a farm name, we're just going to put Hutton Farms. We're going to go ahead and click the green button that says Save Customer. If you have your customers in a CSV or another program, we can most likely get them exported and import them into our program to save you time. All right, so the next thing we want to do is go to Manage Vehicles, and you can put your drone ID. So you click on Add Vehicle. So I'm just going to make up a number, DR12345. This is basically your unique ID. In the aerial world, it starts with an N number, but whatever unique ID number that you have for your drone to be identified. So I'll just put DJI, and then the other thing that I would suggest putting in is your liquid capacity. This is usually the tank amount of gallons that is at the site. So I'm just going to put 80 right there. And we're going to go ahead and click Save. But before I do, if it is a swarm right there, you can go ahead and add additional numbers there. So you could put like 127 and DR999. So right there, you might have a swarm of 4 vehicles, so that's 3 and another one, so I'm gonna go ahead and click Save. So we do allow for swarming. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is go to Applicators, Manage Applicators, and you just add a user right there. So I have one already set up under Sean Burnett that has a drone default vehicle. When you add a applicator, you put their first and last name, and you just put applicator. And if you want to have a username and password, you set that up, and then you can set up their default vehicle. And we have your license information that will show in your report, so you can put multiple licenses if you fly in different states. If they make a commission, you can put that in, and you have permission. So if you want them to see everything, you can, or if you only want them to see maybe what's in scheduling, you can do that as well. So there's multiple things to our program. We're just going to go over the simple part. So let me go to Setup Menu, Manage Field Locations. Okay, and what I want to do is add locations. Now, in a drone company, you may build your field at the site, so you can download that field and import it right here through Upload Maps and build your job that way after the fact. Or you can go in and build it ahead of time, or you can even allow your farmer to log in and build the job. So what we're going to do is draw some polygons here. And if you double click right before the last one, it will find the beginning one. And I'll click at it once again. There we go. We got 2 fields built. You can build more if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and put the customer in. Okay, and I'm just going to say Hutton 1 and Hutton 2. There we go. Now, if I just wanted to go and see Hutton Farms, I can, under the Manage Field Location screen, I can just go in there and click them all and say Map Selected, and I can see my maps right there, everything that I have. And you can give your customer, a KML, which would go to Google Earth, or a shapefile, or just a printout. You can print it to PDF and email it to them, however you want to do it. But just it's a nice tool to give your customer. So the next thing we want to do, this is the most one common thing that you're going to do, is under Manage Job Scheduling. You're going to go in and click on Add. This is creating your work order. And we're going to select our locations. And we're going to go in here. I'm going to put Hutton Farms. And I'm going to search. And I'm just going to click on both of them, or you can actually click over here as well. And we're going to come down here, and I'm going to put my chemicals in. So I'm going to put 5-gallon work. I'll put some headline in. And you can put it in a default, but I'm going to change that to 1.2. And I'm going to put some induce. And I'm going to make that 1 there. Okay. And if you actually did a little bit more, you can change the total. And then if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to actually put in an applicator, it'll bring up this default vehicle. The tank capacity at the location site is 200. And so it calculates 4 loads. So I'm going to save my job. Now you can use this as simply as just getting a map, or if you just want to, there's all kinds of options to show on here. So one of the things that I like, especially for drone companies, is that you can click on the lat long and it actually takes you to a Google map, Google Earth map. So excuse me, Google Maps. And so it actually will guide you if you're on a tablet or phone or something. So you can actually go to that area, that location. It calculates 4 loads, and these are the load contributions. And down here, we have the maps, and you can print this out, or they can actually log in on their tablet if they want to. And you can actually download your shapefile or KML. The drone companies, you can import one of these and put it into your drone, and it'll bring it up. And so you can actually, it'll guide you to where you need to. So you can just click on shapefile, which will go into your download folder, and then you'll just go to your download folder, and it's the same number as the job number right here. Okay, so let's actually go back into scheduling, and what we're going to do is we're going to say the job is done. So I'm going to click on edit, and there's a little quick link, applied info will take you right down here. I'm just going to say applied info, and I'm going to say Sean actually did the job, and he did it on this particular date. And if you want to keep up with your flights and starts, that's real important. So we're going to say there's 3 flights and 1 start. And I'm going to put in 8 o'clock. And I'm going to put 9:30. And if you have your maps, you can actually click Get Weather. You can change any of this. Everybody wants to know if you can change anything. But if you click Get Weather, it will look at the closest weather station to that area. So I'm going to transfer to Invoice, and it takes it out of your scheduling, and you can go into your invoices. It's called unposted invoices. That means it's ready for review, and you can actually print all your invoices if you want. We're going to print a sample of what it looks like. So we got two versions right here. So it's Hutton Farms. You can put your own logo at the top, and come down here, and we've got the amount that we need. So it's really simple to do. And then it'll ask you, do you want to post? And so I'm going to go ahead and just post that particular one. And what that does, it says I've printed it out, and it archives it. So you can always go back and see any jobs that you did. There's tons of reports. There's so many things that you can do with the program. You can enter payments. You can send statements. You can see the balance listing. You can do inventory. I'm just going to do this simple demo just to show you the program for drone companies. If you have any questions, just give us a call at 870-238-9222. Thank you.